Daniel Bryan is out, followed by Owens and Zayn. If you all followed me on Twitter at Sean Ross Sapp, you would have seen the script that I leaked for this. Just saying. Go ahead. Give me a little follow. They say that they are happy for Daniel Bryan and would have been there much sooner, but they got pulled over by a dumb cop in Texas. They say that they want to team with Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, a dream team. Daniel Bryan says that he's not here for that. Plays footage of Shane getting attacked and said that this is a serious deal and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn need to take it that way. And then fires both Owens and Zayn. For his first night back, boy, was Daniel Bryan on fire on the mic. I loved the reference that he got fired twice, and it made him better. But then Zayn and Owens attacked Daniel Bryan. I don't think this could have went any better because he got his hope spot. The crowd went crazy, and then he got his ass kicked. He got his ass kicked so bad that you know that if there was any doubt, oh, well, maybe they cleared him for one night. No, this is a good 2 weeks worth of ass whippings right here.
Remember the last time they cleared him from injury and they put him in a ladder match for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania?
Headbutts on the top of the ladder. That was smart.
My only minor misstep in this whole thing was I think they came out too happy at the beginning, too congratulatory. I think they should come out a little bit. I mean, I get it from the pro wrestling aspect. You play that up. You play up the, oh, we're here to be friends and we're all going to hug at the end. But you'd been plugging this all night as will they be punished or will they be rewarded? So I think they should have been a bit more uncertain about their fate and then gotten confident and then gotten the rug ripped out from under them. But as it was, once this became an interplay and once they got fired, the acting by both Owens and especially just Zayn eventually losing like all motor function in his arms as he dropped the mic
which is pretty much what he does when he dances as well.
Was absolute. I mean, it was almost like someone had taken out his spine and he was starting to just shrink. Yeah, and then the beatdown was something. I mean, if you want to get Owens and Zayn over as heels, perfect way to do it is to take out the guy who everybody loves on his first night back. I absolutely adored this segment.
I thought it was great. I love the powerbomb onto the apron, the stretcher job. This is the way you bring him back. This is the way you show everybody he can still handle the physicality. Not only can he take it, but he can dish it out because those kicks, and especially those drop kicks.
Yes.
I don't remember him getting
that kind of one where he almost like he basically had one leg over Owens's head.
Yes.
At that point, that one was that was like, oh, he's been training.
just good. A lot of fun. This episode of Smackdown sandwiched with these two big promos as the bread on each end were just and that there was a good Charlotte and Natalya match that had maybe a crappy ending. There was plenty of bad on this show, but when you have two overwhelmingly good segments like that, it makes you forgive a lot of that bad.
Well, you had a lot of good in the middle here too that kind of shielded the bad. I mean, even as bad as the ending of that Charlotte Natty match and inexplicable as it was, the match itself was pretty good. The match with Harper and Uso had some good heat to it before it ended. The only real misstep was that Corbin Dillinger match for the most part. I mean, even the women's tag match had something to it.
That was a Raw 2010 match. So that was a 2-minute tag match, and the gender was bad, but I felt that Rude and Orton were fine. Harper and Uso were good. Nakamura and Rusev was fine. Most of it was during the commercial, but lots of good on this show. For the first time in a long time, I really enjoyed myself watching SmackDown Live. And, of course, the news today and hearing all this had a big part to do with that. How do you think this affects viewership? Because I can tell you right now, for our show, it's the most watched live SmackDown post-show we've ever done.
I think it's a real boost as long as you keep Daniel Bryan on that show. He has goodwill built in, and people are fans of his. I mean, it was all anybody was talking about for the last 6 or 7 hours on Twitter. What was Daniel Bryan coming back and matches and things of that nature. I think, You know what? It's funny because he even made mention of SmackDown as the quote unquote B show. It's not the B show if you have Daniel Bryan on it anymore. It's head to head. You put Talking Smack back.
Oh boy.
And then now we're talking a package again because I think
man,
if you get that heat back.
You got Daniel Bryan and maybe a revamped SmackDown roster followed by 205 Live, followed by Talking Smack. That is one hell of a Tuesday night because 205 Live has been on fire as well.
I saw Pawlowski say to you that in the shakeup they have to put Miz and Daniel Bryan back on the same show. I disagree.
Why is that?
I want to keep them apart for as long as we can until we get a super card where we can put them together.
Yeah, that's a Mania match.
That's a Mania match. You have him do his Shinsuke Dream match on like a SummerSlam. You have his Owens and his Zayn programs on other major cards. And then you do the build to either a Mania or a SummerSlam where you have the back and forth promos. You have the video package with all the Talking Smack promos with him calling Miz soft style and soft and the Miz going off on him. And you will have yourself a co-main event. Lots
of potential with another Daniel Bryan run. I want your pick, even though they've only announced 3 matches because New Japan.
Holy crap. You know what just blew my mind right now? Sorry.
What's that?
We may get another Daniel Bryan Samoa Joe match in the WWE.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going back. I'm going to watch those.
Me want.
I'm going to watch those very soon. Actually, I'm going to do a retro review of one of their matches for the upcoming Fightful premium service.